Naegele in studio. What have you brought in here this morning? A craft beer each week, this in a can, and it's a unique-looking can there.
Yeah, it's a very bright and festive-looking can. This is a brand-new beer from Brown's Brewing Company out of Troy and Walloomsac, and it is called Burst, and it's a big IPA with a little bit of Valencia orange peel zested into it. So it gives it it just augments that citrusy flavor from the hops with a little bit more citrus, makes it pop a little bit more, and that's why they call it Burst. And the can is certainly will grab your attention off the shelf there.
I like it, and it's hoppy, which is what it should be. But you can kind of just a little of the aroma. You taste a little of the citrus, smell a little of that in there. So
yeah, because they only use the zest, it gives it a more of a bitter flavor, and no sweetness added to it, so it doesn't wind up being syrupy or cloying.
So tell me about this brewery. It's Brown's
Brewing Company, which is down on the Hudson River there in Troy, actually next to a bar owned by a former Utican called Ryan's Wake. But they, about 25 years ago, took an old warehouse that had been through a fire, and they rehabbed it and turned it into Brown's Brewing Company. Great restaurant there. They've got patio seating that overlooks the Hudson River and the Troy Bridge there, the Twin Bridges. And really, it was the catalyst that started the gentrification of that area of downtown Troy. So they opened up Revolution Hall next door as a concert venue. They've actually expanded one more time down into the basement of the building, and they have a Prohibition-style speakeasy down there where you can get some of their whiskeys that they produce.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So, and where does the can come from? It's very colorful. It's the Burst.
Yes.
It's a Burst, right?
After about 20 years of only bottling, they recently invested over $1 million in a canning line. So all of their beers are going to be available in cans.
Right, I wanted to talk to you about that because a lot of breweries are going to the cans now. How long until all the breweries are doing that? Because that's kind of the trend now. The freshest beer comes in a can.
That's true. I don't know that you're going to see a total transition. A lot of people like long necks.
Beer is still great, right? A long neck. I don't know that you can.
I agree,
but still, there's just a different. I don't know. It's a different experience when you drink a beer out of a can versus out of a bottle versus
out of a glass. Certainly, and most of that has to do. Your experience changes based on what you can smell. So,
right.
You're not going to taste as much beer drinking it straight out of the bottle as you will with the larger opening in a can. You can smell it a little better, and of course the best way is always out of a nice pint glass.
Okay, so this is available all over the place?
No, actually, this is a very limited run.
Okay.
So you're only going to find this in better beer stores and only for a very limited time, and it'll be followed up by other limited runs such as a double oatmeal stout and a few other things. So I'll keep bringing them in.
So you're gonna have to look around for this.
Yep, but at least it won't be hard to find.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because it stands right out. It really, really stands right out. All right, good stuff, Naegele. Thanks, man.
Cheers.